Welfare programs by Government of India. Welfare programs are launched to alleviate poverty and generate employment so that economy can grow rapidly in this competitive world. According to a general survey done by the National Sample Survey Organization (NSSO), 58% of total employment exists in the rural sector and only 38% in the urban sector of our country. As per the estimation by the Ranga Rajan panel, the number of below poverty line declined to 29.5% of the population in 2011-12 from 38.2% in 2009-10. As per the Suresh Tendulkar panel's recommendations, in 2011-12, the poverty line had been fixed at Rs 27 spending in rural areas and Rs 33 in urban areas, so total poverty is 21.9% at the national level. Valmiki Ambedkar Awas Yojana, Vambe. The Vambe, launched in December 2001, facilitates the construction and upgradation of dwelling units for the slum dwellers, and provides a healthy and enabling urban environment through community toilets under Nirmal Bharat Abhiyan, a component of the scheme. The central government provides a subsidy of 50%, the balance 50% being arranged by the state government. Swarna Jayanti Shahari Rozgar Yojana (SJSRY), the Urban Self-Employment Program, and the Urban Wage Employment Program are the two special components of the SJSRY, which, in December 1997, substituted for various extant programs implemented for urban poverty alleviation. SJSRY is funded on 75:25 basis between the center and the states. Antyodaya Anna Yojana (AAY). AAY, launched in December 2000, provides food grains at a highly subsidized rate of Rs 2 per kg for wheat, and Rs 3 per kg for the rice, to the poor families, under the Targeted Public Distribution System (TPDS). The scale of the issue, which was initially 25 kg per family per month, was increased to 35 kg per family per month, from April 1, 2002. The scheme, initially for 1 crore families, was expanded in June 2003, by adding another 50 lakh BPL families. Prime Minister's Rozgar Yojana (PMRY). PMRY started in 1993, with the objective of making available self-employment opportunities to the educated unemployed youth, by assisting them in setting up any economically viable activity. While the REGP is implemented in the rural areas and small towns, population up to 20,000, for setting up village industries, without any cap on income, educational qualification, or age of the beneficiary, PMRY is meant for educated unemployed youth, with family income of up to Rs 40,000 per annum, in both urban and rural areas, for engaging in any economically viable activity. Pradhan Mantri Gramodaya Yojana (PMGY). PMGY, launched in 2000 to 2001, envisages allocation of additional central assistance (ACA) to the states and union territories for selected basic services such as primary health, primary education, rural shelter, rural drinking water, nutrition and rural electrification. Indira Awas Yojana (IAY). The Indira Awas Yojana (IAY), operationalized from 1985, is the major scheme for the construction of houses for the poor, free of cost. The Ministry of Rural Development (MORD) provides equity support to the Housing and Urban Development Corporation (HUDCO) for this purpose. Indira Awas Yojana (IAY). IAY was converted into Pradhan Mantri Gramin Awas Yojana (PMGAY). Under the PMGAY scheme, financial assistance worth Rs 1,20,000 in plain areas, and Rs 1,30,000 in difficult areas, high land area, is provided for construction of houses. Sampurna Gramin Rozgar Yojana (SGRY). SGRY, launched in 2001, aims at providing additional wage employment in all rural areas, and thereby food security, and improve nutritional levels. The SGRY is open to all rural poor, who are in need of wage employment, and desire to do manual and unskilled work, around the village or habitat. The program is implemented through the Panchayati Raj Institutions (PRs). Swaran Jayanti Gram Swarozgar Yojana (SGSY). SGSY, launched in April 1999, aims at bringing the assisted poor families, Swarozgaris, above the poverty line, by organizing them into self-help groups, SHGs, through a mix of bank credit and government subsidy. Jawahar Rozgar Yojana, JRY. JRY was launched as centrally sponsored scheme on 1st April 1989 by merging National Rural Employment Program (NREP) and Rural Landless Employment Guarantee Program (RLEGP). Its main objective was the generation of additional gainful employment for the unemployed and underemployed people in rural areas through the creation of rural economic infrastructure, community, and social assets, with the aim of improving the quality of life of the rural poor. Integrated Rural Development Program. The Integrated Rural Development Program (IRDP) was started in 1980-81 in all blocks of the country and continued as a major self-employment scheme till April 1, 1999. Then, it was restructured as the Swarn Jayanti Gram Swarozgar Yojana (SGSY), which aimed at self-employment of the rural poor. The objective will be achieved through the acquisition of productive assets or appropriate skills that would generate an additional income on a sustained basis to enable them to cross the poverty line. Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana. The primary objective of the PMGSY is to provide connectivity by way of an all-weather road with necessary culverts and cross-drainage structures, which is operable throughout the year. Connectivity to the eligible unconnected habitations in the rural areas in such a way that all unconnected habitations, with a population of 1,000 persons and above, are covered in 3 years, 2000 to 2003. All unconnected habitations, with a population of 500 persons and above, by the end of the 10th plan period 2007. In respect of the hill states, Northeast, Sikkim, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, Uttaranchal, and the desert areas, as identified in the Desert Development Program, as well as the tribal, Schedule 5 areas, the objective would be to connect habitations, with a population of 250 persons and above. Augmenting and modernizing rural roads has been included as an item of the National Common Minimum Program (NCMP). The program is funded mainly from the accruals of diesel cess in the Central Road Fund. Rajiv Gandhi Gramin Vidyutikaran Yojana. Under RGGVY, electricity distribution infrastructure is envisaged to establish Rural Electricity Distribution Backbone (REDB) with at least a 33 BAR 11 kV substation in a block, village electrification infrastructure (VAI) with at least a distribution transformer in a village or hamlet, and standalone grids with generation where grid supply is not feasible. Subsidy towards capital expenditure to the tune of 90% is being provided through Rural Electrification Corporation Limited (RAC), which is a nodal agency for implementation of the scheme. Electrification of unelectrified below poverty line households is being financed with 100% capital subsidy at Rs 2,200 per connection in all rural habitations. Rashtriya Swasthya Bima Yojana (RSBY) has been launched by the Ministry of Labour and Employment, Government of India, to provide health insurance coverage for below poverty line families. The objective of RSBY is to provide protection to BPL households from financial liabilities arising out of health shocks that involve hospitalization. Beneficiaries under RSBY are entitled to hospitalization coverage up to Rs 30,000 for most of the diseases that require hospitalization. The government has even fixed the package rates for the hospitals for a large number of interventions. Pre-existing conditions are covered from day one, and there is no age limit. Coverage extends to 5 members of the family, which includes the head of household, spouse and up to 3 dependents. Beneficiaries need to pay only Rs 30 as registration fee, while central and state government pays the premium to the insurer, selected by the state government, on the basis of competitive bidding.